Welcome back to the channel. Let's play more PLO 20. I am in the proper mood for it. We had an awesome day yesterday. I played well, I dunked off a little bit, but in the end I finished up 14 buy-ins. And what's not to like? Finally had a very nice day at PLO 20. The first nice day on PLO 20 to be honest. And let's see, we can pull off a repeat performance. Although for now, we're gonna have to make do with a little bit of PLO 10, seeing that the pool needs to fill up first. Well, let's do that then. Spider Void, hey! Welcome back. There. I'm not even completely sure what I folded there. I think it was alright. Okay, let me just get my tables arranged and then we are all set. Yep, looking good. Right, I think it's fine to be calling here. Interesting board, certainly rife with bluffing opportunities. Oh, it's a pretty good turn, I would say. Took it down here. I get cards. That is alright by me. Really? Really hope he has force. That's the other option. Pretty unfortunate that it ran out. I thought it was a good one. Oh well. Yeah, but as played, I mean, yeah, I'm never folding down the river, that is cool. I'm not really playing this any differently either. The only hand that really beats me is 10s. The realistic hand. Eh. Hopefully it's not a sign of things to come. Wouldn't it do? I don't have a bet slider. What is going on? What? I've never seen that before. Huh. Okay. Okay, here I do have one. And actually I do intend to use it. And just calling here is also an option, certainly. But that is the perfect outcome right there. LB! Welcome back, LB. Wait, so there is an PLO Omaha table, right? That is so strange. Hang on, I'll just post that about that in Discord. That's just strange. I get raised into, I think I'll let it go. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the table. I mean, it's kind of pointless playing without a bet slider. And no possibility to, you know, put in a higher bet than a min bet. Lost one buy-in for you, so take good care of it. It was a week ago. Welcome back, Jua. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, you know, I prefer taking the buy-ins from people that are not in the channel. And I'll do my best to take care of it, though. It is going towards a good cause. I swore I just had that hand. Oh no, this one's better, never mind. Yeah, give me just a second, I'll post about this in Discord, I'm sure they want to know that. The Run It Once dudes, I mean. So this is not a happy board at all. It's just the open ender and the backdoor flush draw 4 ways. Okay, we do end up making the straight, but I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna bet it. Everybody's tanking pretty long. I only have 10 cents. I mean, okay, let's go for it. Ah, that was LB. Now I get it. Now I know what the 10 cents is referring to. Thank you. And also thank you for posting that in. Oh lord, let me just edit that post. Oh, that's it's pretty good. Oh lord, yeah. As far as explanations go, that's a pretty good one. That kind of makes sense right away. Alright, so what ended up happening there on table 2? I guess he took it on with a flush. Yeah, he had aces. Why would he ever call with aces there? Interesting, that was Alexander. Huh? Okay, note to self, value bet him. Ah, Sileb! Guten Tag, guten Tag! Welcome back, mate. Okay, got a decent splash here. And also a decent hand for it. Let's grind together, huh? I take it means we are on the same tables? It's an interesting one. I think all in all I would have preferred a check, maybe? Don't know. I mean, it worked, but... Nah, I had the jack blockers. That's, I think that's good enough. Apart from, you know, the top pair and the flush. It's pretty funny with having no bed sliders issue. Yeah, duh. Oh, come on, run it once. Just want to open. Just want to open more tables. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the tables in a moment and restart the client real quick. It'll take but a moment. Not a huge deal. I can't join any further waiting lists, any further tables than the ones that I have open. And this shall not stand. Yeah, so today is the last day of streaming for this week, and then I'll be gone to the Netherlands, as the Germans would say. Okay, table did open. Can I now join? Oh, never mind. Okay, it's all good. We don't need to leave the tables. Cool. And we have 2 PLO 20 tables now. I think it's close. F7, 6. As I said, should always be raised, because you'll just end up flopping the second nuts so often. We're gonna do up here. Calling just feels too nitty with a double suited hand, right? Oh, sorry, this table. I had the wrong hotkeys there on my fingers. Okay, make the 2 flush draws. To end up making the flush on table 2, the club flush, the low one. Ah, you're playing another side. Fair enough, fair enough. I guess here I'm always good if he just calls. I think I let this one go. I don't have a good feeling about it. I have a good feeling about this though. So what did he call with on the PLO 20 table there on the flush board? The 10-9, 3, so he had 10-9, 8-4 I should say. So he had, in the end he made 2 pair. Ooh, interesting. Call happy, huh? Okay, in that case, let's open more PLO 20 tables. That is a pretty cool board. I mean... I think I'm gonna go for the check raise there. He does bad pot. It's not the happiest thing to see, but still, I mean... Just block everything here. And he does end up folding. This one I'll check. Here... Let's check it again. And I'm gonna go with the delayed 2/3 here, or rather 3/4. Well then, good luck in the grind, Kazilab. What stakes are you playing? I'm assuming it's PLO. And that is not a happy turn at all. river, I should say. Eh, just check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to him. I think otherwise he's gonna take it anyway, so... Oh, let me see if that works. Because I do have... I set up my own Discord channel now. But nope, the Streamlabs bar is not working yet. Why is that? I wonder why. I'll take care of it after the stream. So nothing really going on right now on any other table. The 7-3. I think I let it go. It's a little bit too disconnected. Even though it's a 9. Let's check it out if I was like way too needy there. And I don't think there's much value in that hand. Might be different at high stakes where rake isn't as much of a factor. Even though I was in the cutoff, I had a suited ace queen. That's actually perfect. That is actually a good fold. Neat. I'm happy to see that the more, you know, the more I keep doing this, the more I'm starting to have more situations where I don't go like, huh, what do you know? But I go more like, hey, that was the good fold or the good raise or whatever. Slowly, I'm getting there. Neato. Maybe I should actually set up a timer for the Discord. Bot command, hang on. Just do that. So what are we gonna do down here? Sad Sticky, welcome back in the channel. Good to see you back. Okay, that's a pretty good one for a rainbow board, giving us the overpaired and not blockers, like heavy blockers. Probably just let this one actually. Yeah, you know what? I think with the 2 8s here in my hand here, I don't mind betting it. If he has a set, of course, it's we're not doing bad, but I would prefer, of course, if he didn't have a set, and that's just perfect. Took it down right there. Against an under the gun open here. Not suited to the ace, this kills the hand in my mind. Ah, Lord, Lord, Lord. Sorry for being muted there. Ah. Anyways, I was checking up on the ace queen deuce 4 fold up there, and turns out that was completely correct to fold that in effectively MP if there's one dude missing. Same story here in the small blind, as the side cards is just not well connected enough. Thank you, Elby, for letting me know that I was being stupid once more. That really hasn't happened in a while, damn it. I'm so proud of that. Right, that's a different story. Here we're gonna come over the top. Again, got to fold it against re-raise. It's just we're not doing great against the 3-betting range, 4-betting range now, actually. Okay, I would really love to, well... Nah, let's check it. Part is ugly. Okay, if you must. Here I have a very nice preflop hand, but a very crappy board. Go. And here he bets pot again, and same story. Can't really call with the pair that got out of flush draw. Can I? Neither of my draws is to the nuts. I have an MP pair, middle pair on a straight board. There shall be better spots. Hey Ernie, welcome to the channel, mate. Yeah, thank you very much for telling me. It just takes a... You know, with the delay, it takes 3 minutes after I've been told for you to see that it's not metered anymore. Good. Yeah, it's worth the delay. It always takes those 180 seconds. I wish I could make it any shorter, but when I had somebody who was kind enough to tell me that by tanking they could actually see my whole cards. Also because, you know, I sometimes need a while to make my decisions. Okay, this time I remembered to unmute after the sneeze. That is a decent turn. At least when holding the king of clubs. Here I'm gonna bet this. Okay, he bets pot and then I'm gonna let it go. Okay, looks like this gonna be one of those sessions where I need to do a lot of folding. I wonder what the move is here. Honestly don't know. This one I do not know at all. I looked a similar spot up earlier, so I should know by now. Let's do check it out. Small blind versus MP, I guess. Okay, I would have preferred a jack, to be honest. Or 9. I mean, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. That's actually perfect, just calling there. It's a little bit too weak to raise, which I thought it might be against MP range. So it's important to note that we don't block jacks, or kings for that matter. But he's very likely not betting kings here, and he bet quickly. Either has it or he has crap. Yep, really? Bet the kings, huh? Color me surprised. Good for him. This is an ugly run out. Such a great hand until that river here. Oh lord. He could be doing this with a whole bunch of missed bluffs. Unfortunately he does it with a top pair that actually made a full house there. Wow, and he had us crushed the whole way. Wow. Ernie, hey! Thanks a lot for the follow. Right. King 10 deuce, one off the button. I think it's borderline okay. I think it is, yeah. As soon as you have the 10 in there, it's alright. Wouldn't be doing this in MP if Deshawn was not sitting out. So he limped under the gun. He could have any number of hands here. It is unfortunate that we don't have a heart, but still I'm gonna go for the c-bet and then basically give up. Really? Wow. One can't happy dude, huh? So right now I can't really get anything going. That's fair, I'll try to remain patient. I think I misplayed a few spots here. which also doesn't help. But maybe there's something to that, to only play like 2 tables at the beginning of a stream, at the beginning of a session, not necessarily every stream, but the day. I read that Jay Anders, or he's told that he does it like that. It might not be a bad idea for the warm-up. Maybe I'll do that in the future off stream. Play like 1-2 tables for 20 minutes. So this is certainly a fine race, no matter what. Okay, now we have a double gut shot. On a paired board, again I'm gonna let it go. Here I'm coming over the top, especially as a short stack, this is an excellent hand. I'm gonna part it here with my stack. Not gonna be mad if it gets raised, then the money goes in. Likely had, not doing too bad. Likely gonna have a flush draw plus whatever. Oh, kings and a flush draw, huh? No good, my friend, no good. And the 4th PLO 20 table finally opens. Hey, fellow! Welcome back to the channel. Everything is fine, I hope the same is true for you? That things are going well on your end? No, I didn't. I didn't have any time to watch streams yesterday. Actually never been to his YouTube channel, I really do need to check it out. I did see your replies on Twitter to Phil Galfand. So you wanna play him next time he streams? That is gonna be one exciting watch. I'll definitely be watching that. That's for certain. Not entirely sure. I mean, I can hardly call it. I also don't really want to raise it. Let's raise it. I'll check it out after the hand. I think my default demo would be to fold this, actually. Without a 10, with a 10 jack in there, it's a completely different story. Really wish it was jack high, jack 987. Okay, let it go. Let me check that one out, how horrible that was. Actually, this one could have been raised even with the 5 in there, I think. Was it Queen Jack 9-8, huh? Yeah, exactly that. With the 10 in there, make it a 10-9, then it's a good raise call. So the raising it against the 3-bet was certainly alright. Or against the 4-bet actually. But it shouldn't even been raised in the first place by me. Cool. Not a huge deal, found the exit just in time there. Yeah, no, I've never watched a Ryan Fee PLO stream. Actually, to be completely honest, I didn't know the name until a few days ago. Because I generally don't know too many online poker players. You know, the live ones from the tournaments, from TV shows, those ones I know. I know a few online dudes, but I'm still learning about all these people that have been mixing it up at PLO online for years and years in many cases. Not suited to the ace. We are four-handed, this dude is very tight. Still, I think I'll let it go. Yep, thank you for helping me out there. Shame that I can't stand his face and demeanor. Yeah, as I said, I don't know him at all. Sure! Sure, Talos, you should be able to. Right, so everybody checks here. Okay. I mean, I don't have any spade blockers, certainly. I have all the Broadway blockers. I do have a gun on myself. I think it's too bad here if they both check. Might have kings. No, he doesn't have kings. Yeah, I hope he doesn't have kings. Might have whatever, actually, on the 400 table. $35k pot. Woot! Woot! Was that the one you and Frenchie were talking about in the chat last night? Because I thought you were talking about the tournament. About the tournament pot, which is why I didn't comment on it. Okay, will do, will do. Closing the action here. Sure. Okay, money is gonna go in. We have pairs, we have blockers. 330, yeah. That is nice of you that you're folding. Wow. Just wow. What in the deuce? What happened there? So 330. Okay. Got it. So mini Shazam, I guess. Took a nice one there. Lion Hippie, hey, welcome back. He has 5, 8, and 10, really? I mean, I guess okay. I guess he has blockers. Gets raised. Why the heck is he? I guess for. Oh, you're all in. No, never mind. That was. Three hours. All right, I'm still not at 3 hours 30. Hang on. Sherlock, welcome back to the channel, mate. My pleasure. I shall be happy to do it again in the future. And yeah, you know, guys in the channel, Sherlock has a educational PLO stream, and that is great. He's a great guy. I really enjoyed it yesterday. And you have a nice vibe. Yeah. So by all means, check out Sherlock 117's channel whenever you want to watch up-and-coming PLO streamer, who is, as I am, learning the game right now. Really, I would love to be part of this. I can't. Loves me on stream, goes nuts. Hang on, might be a bit tough. I can definitely watch that one clip. Hang on. Need to pause it again. 7 open ender, 3 ways. I've gotta check it. It is fun to see the. It is for sure. I love seeing. Who doesn't like to see big parts? Need to let this one go. Here things are rather interesting. Take this one down. Okay, see if I can. He checks. That's pretty nice of him. End up making 2 pair. This was literally yesterday afternoon. Okay, okay. Not sure why he's checking again. So I guess then we do take it down. Fair enough. You know what? There's something wrong with your time markings there, Thelos. The clip only goes to 3 hours 30 seconds, so it stops just in the exact moment where you told me to check out the happenings. Okay. Yeah, Thello, you told me to watch 3 hours 33 minutes, and that is exactly when the stream stops. She stops 30 seconds after that, but still. Yeah, I don't see a big part happening here in the last 30 minutes. At 3 hours... 33 minutes. Nope, there's nothing happening there. Ooh, something is happening here though. Table 1 is breaking. That's pretty nice of everybody. Everybody has a fighting chance for those 24 big blinds, unless he comes over the top now. Yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna let it go. Unless we're gonna be heads up, then it's a different story probably. Let's watch. Yeah. In the end I would have, should have, could have, as I said. Never a thing on this channel. Doesn't matter either. So, Splashpot Maniac, go over what's going on there. We had Chester and Alan in there. Chester had the Ace 8 4-3, double suited near the Jack 10 9 4. Single suited to the 10, so definitely a splashed apart happy caller. Gonna get a note. Right, need to open a few new tables. I'm also gonna change out this table, even though I'm sitting with a pretty fun player, but he's sitting directly to my left. He's very aggressive. I'm sure I can find a better spot than playing out of position against loose aggro. put it on screen. That is gonna be tough with the really? Because the tables will keep popping up. I guess he likes the bad part, huh? Yeah, you know, I should have remembered that he likes the bad part. Should have saved that call money there with a rather speculative hand. Ooh, nothing speculative about ace-ace. Unfortunately gets folded around. Fair enough, maybe we can take the blind. Exactly 333. Yeah, that part doesn't work for me, unfortunately. I'm just catching with the chat, catching up with the chat now. Thinking about we play together. Finally got a bluff through. I mean, you have to be bluffed sometimes. Oh, the railbirding days on FTP, on final, on full tilt. Yeah, no worries. It's all good, Thalo. So the 118 one, I see if I can find this one. And I can probably put this on the stream as well. Something here, the ace 10 10 8. Not sure if this can ever be squeezed. I kinda doubt it. The pair isn't high enough. The connectivity isn't great. I think just calling behind is the way to go here. I doubt that we will live to see a turn on this board. Was it 118? No? No worries. 236.30. Hang on, coming up. All right.
Alright, over here we got a full house. Versus King Kobe.
Right, should be coming up in a moment. It's my sub request. Yeah, I did it before I saw that. But no worries. My pleasure.
Whoa. Oh, Thalo's gonna get. Oh my god, he's dead. Wow, Thalo got him good. Aces versus ace 8 on ace 8 7. Damn. Damn. Sick. Sick hand. What was the action? I was just gonna like raise 3 bet. Raise, he 3 bets. Dude, what's it feel like to get aces? Just like 3 bet, bet flop, bet turn. Damn, he just rips.
Oh, against ace 8. He was that.
So sick. Sick.
Is that nice? Nice hand, Thallow.
We got our own aces. We got our own aces.
An awesome pot.
We have aces
Jesus
actually, though.
Christ.
Okay.
Wow.
Got aces here. We had aces there. These aces, they might hold. They might not hold. Yeah, okay, on the river.
Very nice pot. Nothing else happened in the meantime on any other table? So due to for traffic reasons, we have two PLO 10, two PLO 20 tables on the stream right now. Tables 1 and 3 being PLO 10. Interesting board. It was pretty cool. I bet it was, yeah. Gotta check again. Here, made a flush. Since he checked, I think I'm not doing too badly here. Took it down with the flush there. I end up taking it down, wow. Not sure how that worked. Actually really not sure how that worked. It's like a King 10, Queen 10, 10, 8, okay. Gets there every time, is sickest luck I've ever seen, okay. If Realty was an ACR programmer. Would be surprised, huh? I think I showed the whole thing. Let me know if I missed something about the pot. I'll happily show it again. Yeah, what an amazing spot, man. And he was drawing that too. That must have been a relief. Unfortunately, just the gutter. I mean, it's tough to flop anything else with a hand like this. Except for, you know, sets. Dead! Yeah, yeah, proper dead too. Really? I was really hoping you would fold, man, with given the speed you checked that on the flop. Check the card at turn, drawing stone dead. I'll give it up. He checked really quickly on the flop, which is why I went for it here. Yeah, you only had the queen, okay. Interesting, so call happy on flush turns. Gonna try to get that money back in a different spot later on. Yeah, that is crazy. I know pretty much for sure that I'll never be playing for a pot like that in my life. Unless it's tournament chips. I do have ambitions to climb to higher stakes, but I doubt it'll be PLO 5000. Playing for a 40k stack. Or pot, I should say. Okay. Gets to lose aggro dude here. I'll check it out in a moment. Hang on, Tallow. So this one I need to let go. Unfortunate. I think just calling here does me just fine. Right, so let me open that link again. Oh, no commercial, sorry. Ah, that was blasting too. Wow. Sorry about that. Was it 118? Resizing it with the chat on the side might be a problem. Hang on. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. So I can make it smaller. Ooh, interesting spot here. Hmm. For sure could have taken it away had I bet that flop here. Seven days of not sitting if you want to reset your stack? Really? That's an interesting concept. Wow. I never knew tables like that existed. Makes sense though. I have to resize it really small. It's gonna be... Not sure that's gonna work, Tallow. I mean... Mostly, I guess? But it's not gonna be great. I don't need to... When was it? 1830, huh? Okay. Yeah, it's the best I can do with the chat here. So sorry, the sound.
We'll see. It's weird, like the bet size they use. It's like 143.75 call, and then like somehow pot is like an even 575. All right, Thal's three betting me. I know he's full of shit. I know he's full of shit. Oh my god, a wrap. Oh my god. Honestly, not the slightest fucking clue. It's actually we're so short. Doesn't matter. Fade the king. Fade the king.
Chat end, wow, this...
Oh, we don't
Not
fade
gonna
the
be really
king.
good here with the chat, Tallow. Sorry,
And we're
it's...
pretty much dead. Yeah, we lose. All right,
That's
over
all
here
I can
versus
do.
Thallo. Check call. Ugh. Brutal. Brutal. Check call. Miss. Get a deuce a club. We don't even turn the flush draw. I mean, maybe we only had one, but he bets the turn. Big, but not too big. We're intrigued. We're intrigued. I want to see one more card. Because I have a wrap. I think Jack, 9, 6, 7 give it to us. Call. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Sorry, Thallo, but that's going to be us. We're going to have to go for the Bufferooski here. We're going to just pray that he doesn't have Queen Jack somehow. But hopefully he doesn't. All right, we're going to have to show him. Actually, no,
It's
Roulette is
fine,
flush draw
Tallow.
stream. Why bother? Why bother? Uh-oh, chat. I think I've been feed. Confirmed has been feed. What's he gonna do? I have okay
That's okay.
blockers. So
I
he
turned
he
top
has like
set on a...
aces with like one jack. Aces with one jack. You're good.
Let's let this play
You're
out.
good, bro. You're good. Do you have the heart? How much heart do you have? How much heart do you have? Ace, queen, jack? I mean, I could have ace, queen, jack. I don't have ace, queen, jack. I have a pair of sevens. This has got to be a setup for him to call. Like, I don't think I'm being slow rolled, but I don't think he's folding, actually. Actually, maybe. I don't know. What's he going to do? What are you going to do? Call? Hold? Raise? I win this round. Oh! Cookie jars! Cookie jars! We had a pair of sevens, bro! Sevens! Got him! Yes! Yes, we're back on the board, fam. We're back on the board. Oh, man.
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna put the Twitch chat here in the thing now, and gonna read up on it myself. Nice spot. Sucks to be on the receiving end of that, though. Okay, we got a couple of spots ourselves. Check here and here, that being the 3-better, I'm gonna bet for sure. Turn gutter additionally, I think. Yeah. If I get raised, I can still call. Yeah, I did. But I'll have to look at it again off stream to really be able to enjoy it. Just kind of distracted myself here with the 4 tables going on. Just okay, got a nice hand here as well. And hey, Tobies. Okay. Here get repopped. Except the top care, I don't really like the board that much. Okay, let's call once here. Okay, and we're done with the hand. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it after the stream again. My multitasking only goes so far. Closing the action. How much? I think with the extra money in there, I'm never quite sure if it's worth it. Of course, had I flopped a set, I would have said it's always worth it. Yeah, you know, you have to get bluffed sometimes. That's fair. goes both ways. And with just a pair of 10s there, and the king kicker, or the king blocker I should say, it is not a spot I envy you to have been in. Or having been in. It was a good bluff, yeah. Here came over the top, and unfortunately on this board, can't really do too much. I do turn 2 pair. Green shirt, so usually call happy, make that top and middle pair now. The king doesn't really change anything about the nuts that were on board. Let's see, as king jack, I expect we're gonna be good now. Like the 5-7 will of course take it as well, might not wanna bet. Down by the streams after he bluffs you, worthy entertainment. No, it's all good. It's all good, hello. And one more for the raising. 10-9-7-6. Yeah, man, those are definitely nosebleed stakes from my perspective. I know they're not, what used to be nosebleeds on full tilt, but from my perspective it certainly is, man. That is quite a thing. So I'm not c-betting here, I mean, don't really see the point. Question is, can I call? Let's come over the top here first. I do have the complete wrap, but what does my note say? I think he was the splash the pot happy caller. Yeah, that doesn't tell me much for this, but I'm gonna let it go. No spades. I do have a perfect wrap, but even if I make it, I'm not gonna be super excited to be putting more money in here. Unfortunately, the same is true for this board. Yeah, just gonna keep switching back so you can see what's happening up here. I mean, I am the 3-better here, and I think I'm gonna go for it with the paired board. Let you know what happens. Ah, he does call. He has a 9-high flush draw. Okay, so call happy on paired board. Noted. I do get aces right in return. On table 2, the aggressor took it down. Maybe they buy that I'm, or assume that I'm tilted now, that would be awesome. Oof. It's probably not a bad checking candidate either. It's not like any straights could come in. He min raises, which is never not hilarious. Call happy dude, so I assume rather passive as well. At least post. Fair enough. I need to talk to the Nightbot. That seems. Oh no, you said you requested the Discord thing. I thought the Nightbot was spamming. Not yet. The afternoon. Not yet, but it's not going horribly. I think I'm down like 2 buy and something like that. Need to check. Of course, had an awesome stream yesterday. Awesome session. Yeah, around 3 buy-ins. No, actually, 2 is correct. There, from your perspective too? Yeah. Okay. Got once. Okay, fair enough. A big 30-hour run. Yeah, that makes sense though. If you're running well. A 48-hour. I see. Did you end up taking it down here, or what happened? Yep, did take it down. Yeah, I got a nice bluff through it and showed in time. Okay, let's do the splash pot special. The splash pot limp. Works often enough on PLO 20 to be alright, I think. Wouldn't try it at PLO 10. Here I took it down pre, which is always nice. This is a board, wow. So the 4, the 6, the 8, the 9, the jack, all make us trades. That is awesome. Would not have minded a raise there. So this two definitely can fold post. I'm not gonna try anything on this board, I'm just gonna fold. But it's good to know Neville does. And I'm actually not asleep on any table. Wow. Must be why I'm down right now. That's awesome to hear. Watched the stream, went to sleep, woke up, crushed. Right on. So for a head like this is a pretty perfect board, I would say. I think the money, yeah, the money's gone in. Yes, please. Yes, the... Wow, really? Yes. What? How could he have the perfect hand there? I mean, we had a top pair. We were good for quite a while, but... Wow. So he had the same straight draw with a 10 on top, so he had a better straight draw with a, like, a wrap, basically. And he had me outpipped by 1 with a nut flush draw. Wow. That was pretty harsh. Nah. Don't really wanna like. I mean, I guess I could probably limp. But against the call happy dude, I don't want to play it with the 8 and the 6 with the 2 gaps there. And no 10. I think 3 gaps in total. Makes his hand a little bit too weak even from the button. Against a very call happy aggressive dude. So let's check out the player pool. We have 22 entries, PLO 10. Nice, PLO 10 is starting to run a little more. Maybe some people lost a little bit on PLO 20 and moved down. So PLO 20 currently has 15 entries. I believe only 2 tables running right now. Sure, it's gonna change quite soon. And PLO 50 has an awesome 40 entries. Wow, nice. Got a splash part happening up here. New aggro style? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, now I fell asleep on one table, but still, tight aggro, tight passive, and tight aggro on the other 3. Nah, I think that just the dealer being overly kind, giving me a lot of playable hands. Don't really get uh, anywhere with them, though. Of course, the king high flush draw there with the pair of queens didn't help in that regard. It was a pure setup, man. I smell shenanigans. Ooh, big pot. Need to let this go. Oh, and yeah, totally. That's just... What can you do? That was pretty nasty. What happened here? Ah, we didn't see a showdown, okay. No need to raise here, but there's plenty of money in the pot, so I would like to be part of it. I guess if everybody calls closing the action, I'm gonna be in there. Yeah, it's just too large. So a gutter, and that's it. The gutter would be to the nuts. Ah, that's a good idea, Thallow. As long as they haven't fixed that bug with the showdowns being too fast. That's a great idea, I'll do that. Yeah, that thought never occurred to me. Yep, playing for a big part, it seems. Also, hey, this told us. What ended up happening here? Now I was distracted. Ace, King, Jack 7. Held by Sasha. So the initial raiser and then the caller, and Bill had Ace, Queen, 7-3. Okay, wow. Oh, Bill left, I guess. Okay, Sasha won. King, Jack 7. Double suited, that one I understand. Yeah, the equity calculator, I'm gonna do that at some point as well. I think I like that you did that on stream. The 6, I don't think so. It's a tight passive dude that suddenly finds the raise button. No hands anywhere right now. They do, and I heard, like, didn't Vergerfen say in his blog that it's gonna take, like, a couple of weeks until the next patch is coming out, apparently. And you know, of course, never any guarantees that that's gonna be the time it comes out at as well. That's a very decent question, Sherlock, on that flop. I would, obviously, me having 3 diamonds, him having 2 on the board, and me having a pair, I could see it being close to a coin flip. He had the... Actually, I think I was slightly ahead, maybe even. With a lot of diamonds being dead, I was... blocking some of the straight outs he had, I believe he needed as well. Oh, right. I'll put it back in focus then in a moment. Hang on. Need to check this. Nice spot down here, though. Yeah, ace 10, 9, 8 is exactly what it was. Ooh, we're playing this one four-handed, huh? Okay. That is a decent card. Having no diamonds, I'm gonna pot it here. Right, so let me get that hand there. Right, got it. Too much to play. Fair enough. Right, let's choose this table for it. Right, so that was the flop here. That was my hand, and he had the, what you said, Sherlock, the ace 10, 9, 8 or LB. I don't remember who said it. Right, so I was blocking some of his straight outs. And with the pair, he didn't have... Yeah, he didn't have any, except for the... He had one overcard to my pair, basically. That's an interesting spot. One I'm gonna bet, I think. Because, you know, if the money goes in, I'm not too unhappy. I think. Yeah. So I hope that was long enough. Otherwise, I'll put it back on screen. Okay, we get raised here. Money's gone in. This week? Is that what he said? Really? I misread that. Ooh, come on, do it. Yes! For a moment I was like, no! You only had a pair in the worst flush draw. That is certainly call happy, my friend. Shazam! He could have had much worse hands there. As in, hands that had us in much worse shape, I mean. You busted him, and you have no idea how to play No Limit Hold'em tournaments? Yeah, I don't really either. At least not to a degree where I would be comfortable playing them a lot. Not the happiest board all in all. We do have all the backdoor flushes. I kinda doubt that we will see a turn. Okay, he's gonna bet. Interesting. Let's watch. Five, three, three. Wow. Certainly pretty happy as well. Pretty call happy. I think short stacked. Actually, I don't know what to think. Suited to the ace, it's a no-brainer. But flopping the nuts is also a decent solution to the spot. Ooh, another PLO 20 table firing off. Very nice. Dummer Gammler, hey! Hang on, I'll get back to you in a moment. Got some spots to take care of first. Also an interesting one up here where I decided to check. And wow. Wow. People are call happy against short stacks. He's certainly, wow, okay. More wows coming up. Make it another ace. Okay, first of all, he now bets and I'm gonna pot it, I think. Yeah. I can't be part of this, it's unfortunate. My second flush draw is meh. Yeah, B2, okay, never mind. But let's watch this. I take it down on table 1 with the pot raise. Wow. So, splash the pot maniac. Right, yeah, welcome Dummer Gammler. Pleasure to have you back, man. And... well, let me do that properly here. Give you a shout out in the chat. Right, since... oh, 200 PLO doesn't seem to run anymore. I mean, did it really run that often before? I know it did during the promo like crazy, and... but yeah, then I can understand that it's not the site for you right now. I'm sure it'll improve with better patches. With the next patch, maybe some people some more people will join, and then of course when release is gonna be official, when it's gonna come out of beta. I hope we're gonna see a spike in player numbers. That's gonna last too. And yeah, thanks for asking. Things are going pretty well. I had an amazing day yesterday, up 14 buy-ins at PLO 20. Finally booked not only my best day in buy-ins on Run It Once yet, in terms of buy-ins, but also it happened at PLO 20, which was sweet. So I'm very happy about that. But last month I basically ended up breaking even for the month, even though I streamed for 208 hours. But what could I do? What could I do? Also, welcome back, Frenchie. Right, I moved up to PLO 20. Basically as soon as it opened. So the reason why I was at PLO 10 was twofold. First, they didn't have PLO 20, and also I just had transitioned to, you know, full stack PLO, so I wanted to play a little bit cheaper in any case. And my bankroll is always at least 100 buy-ins. Now it's quite a decent bit over 100 buy-ins for PLO 20, but yeah, I always have a decent safety net. Woot! Done with your work! With all the studying, Frenchie. Awesome! Awesome! Congratulations! I'm gonna look very much forward to hearing how you fare at them tables, finally. And I admire your ethic there, man. That you stayed away from table, just did studying the whole time. I'm gonna call it off. If he has ace-jack, he has ace-jack or something like that. Wow, bluffy, bluffy, huh? Because of the revelation will soon emerge. This is gonna be amazing. You got my excitement. You got me hyped up. So reveal. Have it emerge. Oh yeah, and more. Ooh, ooh yeah, and more. Ooh. I can't do another ooh, otherwise the pitch of my voice is gonna be so high that the windows are gonna break. Future's looking very bright. Will I have any viewers left once you start? That is my question. I also have news. I now have my very own Discord server. Which you can find here. By the time you hear this, it'll already have been in its chat, but whatever. So I think things are looking up. Yep. We're now down roughly 1 buy-in. A little less, actually. I honestly don't know, because I got paid for the... Run It Once put the custom fees I had to pay for the Run It Once swag for my cap. Actually, where's my cap? Let me get my cap. Now that I'm talking about it. Okay, having capped my cap range, let's move on. Okay, I guess. The card is very limited in its helpfulness. That size is even less helpful. Need to let it go, I think. Yeah, fair enough. The shield needs more bend. Yeah, I think it's getting there. Confused on it. Nice. Betting with air worked here. Yeah, that never happened to me, that I put my hand in chat and before the hand was over. Oh. Actually, I'm not sure about that. I might have done. Playing a drunk tournament. Alrighty, finally the last PLO 20 table is opening. Right, now do flop interesting on the other table. Against this bet sizing. Can't really do much. See you later, Frenchie. Nice. So basically, I think I raised because I had cards that usually come with a 7, or quite often, like all the 8s, case in point. Sometimes a 5 as well. So I figured there might have been a decent chance to take it down there. Not really the droids I was looking for. Ook, likewise. I think the way... Yeah, I'll just check it. Flush on there. Also, I don't think he would have folded like queens, kings. You know what? He seems to be tight passive pre, but he keeps raising fairly light hands. Under the gun too. Maybe just like a thing of his that he raises weak stuff under the gun specifically. I have to keep an eye out on that. For that, he had the queen jack 4-3. Double suited. Hands like these are always double suited. Interesting. Took it down on table 4 with turn bet there. Here I get raised, I'm gonna let it go. And this is a pretty decent one, I would say. That's very unfortunate. I mean, I did have a club in my hand. I guess c-betting this isn't horrible. Now that I haven't, I'll try to check it down. Half pot, huh? That's like... usually smells like value in a way. Eh. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Or blind versus blind, small. Actually, I should have checked here. There's, I think I need to look into these spots, like a small blind versus big blind specifically. I don't think there's a lot of betting going on from the small blind. So on the fourth PLO 20 table that is now that has now started, I raised. He came over the top. I called. Okay, it's definitely a good one to bluff. This SPR, it's dicey to try to get a fold, but I do have all the jacks. All the flush draws missed. Yeah. Wait, did I? Okay, that's one for the highlight reel, I guess. What in the deuce happened there? So first of all, of course, I didn't mean to min bet. What? Hang on. I guess I min bet, right? So here the wrong flush materializes in the end. Oh, we split it. Okay, I didn't win it. We split it. He had a jack as well. With the ace jack 5-4. Single suited diamonds. Wow. Bit more on the aggressive side, I guess. That's pretty. Ace jack 5-4, single suited. And the other dude left on table 1. That is a pity. Because I shall not be playing heads up. It's a proper pity. And table 4, everybody's sitting out. Wow. What's going on? 3 people are sitting out here? Get raised here by a dude who is really wide. Out of position, I'll let it go deep against him. That is decent. Gonna take this one down? No, kings. Huh? Really didn't bet him all the way. Interesting. You get raised, really. So I block all the straights. That's not a great sign. Be a reason to fold. There's 2 hands that beat me, basically, right? Not a happy spot. Not today, sir. Not today. We are 3 ways here. I think checking is the way to go, being sandwiched in between. Okay, new table opened up. I am, of course, not gonna fold. Splash pot here. There's a deep dude behind. I think calling is okay. I do have some nutted outs. Der Alte! See you later, der Alte! Thanks for coming by, man. Here. You know what? Having both the flush draws, maybe just checking behind is the way to go there. Makes it less likely that he was on a flush draw himself. But if you want to be results oriented, I did take it down. So what's going on here? He checks, huh? I'll try to see if I can take it away. I do have outs. Nice. That was a very, very nice pot. Need to let this one go out of the small blind. So we have a gutter and a flush draw, I guess. That's about it for now. Do this again. Yeah. 5-3. Wow, he is calling wide too. 3. From the small blind? Oh heck yeah. That should not be a call. Gonna squeeze here. Nice looking hand. Ace Queen Jack 5, double suited. Certainly the way to go. So we do have a gutter. There shouldn't be many sets out there. We have all the backdoors. I think I'll just pot this, to be honest. I don't think that's completely horrible either. Really tough for anyone to call here. Even queens, jacks, which I do block. I mean, still. They're not gonna love it. Kings, I guess, could find a way. But they're not gonna be happy either after me having squeezed. And against kings I do have outs. Thug Style 69, hey, welcome to the channel, mate. Hang on, I can tell you that precisely. I can actually do you one better. Show you the lobby in a moment, hang on. Right, so there's the no limit lobby. So in the evenings you have a lot of no limit 20, no limit 100, 200 running for sure. And in PLO right now. And in about an hour or two, PLO 20 is gonna grow to like 40, 60 entries. Like, no, first 40 and then later on it's gonna be 60 usually in the evenings now. So numbers are growing constantly. Yeah. Gonna do here. Just let it go. So here everybody's sitting out. I'm not playing heads up. I guess somebody set in. Fair enough then. Right, short stack. If he's playing a short stack correctly, he should be raising really tight and he should really have me in trouble here. But short stack or none, I wouldn't have... probably wouldn't have called this one against the 3-bet. Closing the action, maybe. We did see a showdown in this hand. What did down here? What did the yellow shirt have? Lucas, huh? Yeah, aces. And I would have lost some money in that part. Because I would have flopped a 2-pair there. Against the small blind. Actually, I'm gonna bet this. I do have the ace of diamonds, which also helps, but that wasn't the main thing. The main reason why I bet was because the small blind doesn't hit this board all too often. 8. They're not working. With the ace, I'm gonna go for the pure bluff here. There's no... well, I do have outs. I guess a 9. Make me a straight. Also not something I would habitually do in this spot, but against him he just shows up with a wide range of hands. And Broadway is not necessarily among them there. Ooh, wall of text, hang on. To read it. Right! Was that a thing? That was completely surreal. By the way, that shouldn't have been a check, it should have a call. And now it gets kind of interesting. Now we're gonna come over the top. Definitely a hand to do it with. We're doing, like, if he calls, they both have high cards, we're doing really well. Okay, let's win a big one here. You have to hand for it. Oh, he has low cards, we have those dominated. No, really? That flop? Still, that was an excellent spot. He was in trouble. Like, he was ahead, but you know, had he had high cards as well, we would have had the equity edge for sure, and quite a substantial one, 3 ways. Like, without dominated flush draws, we would have had like 50% to scoop the whole thing, I think. Or more. Yeah, Garen's luck. Also, first of all, welcome back to the channel, mate. And that was quite surreal to read my name there and, you know, in that context. So, gonna take a note on Victor, who likes to put ships in, but doesn't need cards for it apparently. I'll let this one go. Six, 5, 3 deuces what Victor had. Not even double suited, wow. And he comes out the lead right there, huh? For pot size with the pure second nut flush draw, I can't really do it. It looks like a helpful card. See if it is one. So there are some queen sevens, there are some queens. I would suspect he doesn't have kings unless he really slow played them. It happens. People slow playing stuff or just checking the queens here, the river, the nuts. Not nuts, but you know what I mean. Luckily that wasn't the case and we end up taking it down. Yeah, that was definitely a little bit surreal there, Garant. Okay. Because I don't think he's gonna come over the top here ever. Okay. That'll do me just fine. Flopping the mortal nuts right now. Nice. Even nicer. Seeing him bet now. Isn't that a perfect run out? And speaking of perfect, while this isn't perfect, we actually do have a redraw, or various redraws to a better hand. Could make a queen's full or the royal. And he is going for it. Yeah, I have pretty much the exact same hand, just different suits, for the most part. Not quite such a lucky board there. So here, this one I'm gonna fold. Watch this first, though. Can you really fold those remaining $5? It's unfortunate that I have all the sevens, making it that much less likely that he has the straight here that he wants to call, maybe. Yeah, get raised. That's not a happy thing. What does my note say? Stabby, but Stabby went check too. There shouldn't be... Don't get me wrong, you can have plenty of kings here or ace-8s. But seeing that he didn't re-raise... No, ace... Well, ace-8 is actually still good. Please check, please check, please check, please check. I mean, I don't really see what he could be bluffing here either, with me having all the spades. Why can you make it a jack of spades dealer? Kings are still good. Aces he doesn't have. Very not often. Couldn't really see how he just calls aces there in the small blind. I don't trust him at all, but I'm gonna lay it down. Yeah. I couldn't really beat anything but a bluff, and I don't really see what he would be bluffing with. Yeah, don't really see it. You're right. If you keep the streaming up, you might. Just does he keep doing that? I think he did it once to us already, right? With the pot size lead there. Take a note on that. With all the nines, I'm certainly gonna go for it. Although there's another straight out there that might call the low one. Didn't quite think about that, but still. Actually thinking about a re-raise, which is the only reason why I still haven't folded. Do it. No, the snap! Yet, okay. Doesn't mean that he can't have it. Unfortunate. But I think, you know, I think I almost never did this, but I don't really regret having done it. Too bad. Too bad it didn't work. Not good for the bankroll if I keep doing that. Or if it keeps not working. But it's gonna be good for the fail, for the highlight reel as a fail. Hopefully it's not gonna be full of those. Damn it. Ooh, huge pot down here. Right? Ain't that a nice hand? Ace King Jack Jack. I don't remember. I think I won this one. I'm horrible at hand recollection. Right, so for some reason that I can't really explain, I came out the top here. I think I should have. Should just be a fold. And here a small c-bet is going to achieve exactly the same as a big one with no obvious straight draws on the board. Oof, out of my mind. Pretty much the same as true down here. It's a splash pot, so and I'm gonna raise this on the button pretty much always. That's all good. Loose passive finds the raise button. Okay, maybe on this table they see me bet fold a little bit, or fold it in various stages and hands. I need to tone down the c-betting. in case they are paying attention. And against the small blind, I didn't want to c-bet here. Looks like that was a good decision. There's King Jack 10. Where did that happen? Hang on, maybe I can find it. Whew. Pretty nifty flop. The stack size is okay, he's full stacked. Also an interesting spot coming up here. Certainly gonna call in the splash. Just calling without a heart. I mean, it's probably not horrible. As in, most likely, if anything, we're gonna split. Tight aggro, huh? I'm not blocking any of the flushes. Ooh. How is that for a run out? Don't go nuts with blockers, yeah. Probably not bad advice at all. Also, hey, welcome back, Godlike. Here, 4 ways, I'm just gonna check it. So let me see if I can find that hand. Ooh, what ace is on another table? Chicho Manchu, also welcome back in the channel, mate. Yeah, nothing's changed. Decent board for aces over here, though. Ace King Jack 10. Can I find it? Here, I'm gonna fold. No, I can't find it, unfortunately. I turn a flush draw on top. Here I flop the bottom set. Okay, if he has a deuce, I'm now pretty safe, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna call once, see what happens. Nice. No, actually we split this one, never mind. Damn, 3? I thought it was a good card. Not with all the straights on there as well. Small bluffing with nothing. Right. Okay, I see. This is to that board. I see. I guess, yeah. Is King Jack Jack? Is King Jack 10? Yeah. Yeah. That is a possibility. So we're still down a little for the session. It's not horrible. What did I start the session with? Minus the run at once stuff. E75. 40, like 2 buy-ins, I think. Like that feels like it should be a little bit more. Oh yeah, 2.5 buy-ins. Mucky Nuts! Hey, welcome to the channel, Mucky Nuts. Or welcome back, I'm honestly not sure this time. I'm gonna let this go in the small blind, even though it's a splash bot. Nah, just 10 cents. Fair enough. Yeah, it is sorely needed in America. It would be great for everybody, not least for Run It Once, and of course for all the players, having just so many more people to play with. Would be amazing. Maybe at some point. I mean, there are states that have legalized online poker. Maybe it's possible. I mean, then it would most likely remain a closed site, like not... We would not be playing with Americans from over here, I would assume. So I gotta walk with both aces, or took it down with both ace hands, I should say. Oh well. So I guess in about half an hour I'm gonna need to take a break, walk the dog, eat some food, and all that stuff. Big pot happened up here apparently. What went down there? 40 euros. King Queen Jack 10 and Ace King Jack 8. Single suited. Okay, fair enough. Right on, fellow. Happy to hear it. Also nicely done. I mean, I'm not getting too unlucky in my stream myself, so I'm happy to share luck. Okay, splash pot. Most passive. Check raised us a few hands ago, didn't he? Need to let go and need to keep in mind that I'm short on this table now. When it comes to hand selection. Making this one a fold. Should make you an advertisement. Yeah, I should tweet it out to the high stakes community. It's a little bit too disconnected. Too many gaps in there. Like the 5 is 6 and I think it's fine. And nothing really going on any other table right now. Ooh. And then another PLO 20 table opened once more. Sweet. I can leave the table 4, which is a PLO 10 table right now, in a moment. What? What? You're going proper nuts there, Othello. Wow! You are the first, and I suspect for quite some time the only tier 2 subscriber, and now I'm really happy that I have a tier 2 emote. How crazy is that? Although I do need a better, what's it called? The tag, like the subscription tag, because right now they look very similar. The dude I outsourced them to didn't know that the small differences in them don't really show up, so I'm gonna fix that. Yeah! Wow! For that sweet, sweet pot button, I suspect, huh? Man, thank you very much. That is certainly making my day. Wow. I just wanted the emote, no, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it worked! How awesome is that? That's quite a thing, man. Thanks a whole bunch. Wow. Kazinef, that's also a good one. I've never seen that one. Who's that nut raisin dude? Ooh! I like it. I like that a lot. How crazy is that? Man, you should be in marketing. That is excellent stuff. I think big blind, even with the 7-10 gap here, it is okay-ish. Flop, alrighty. He bets rather large. Really? Oh, hang on, I'm really short here, huh? Pair and open-ender, this short, I think I'm gonna put it in, not terribly excited about the spot. Maybe neither is he. Ooh, bluffy, bluffy. The ace is up here. Maybe I can pull off another double up. Yeah, man, I'll cherish that for quite a while, Thallow. Ace is on the 4th PLO 20 table. If something comes off it, I'll move it over. Pick it down there. Not a happy board here at all. You've gone proper nuts. I'm glad you like it. I'm running out of puns. Okay, check really quickly the whole time. Gonna go for it, not gonna wait too long. Yeah, I'm happy you like it. Okay, that one worked too. And we're now sitting at 4 PLO 20 tables. Hopefully bringing more luck to Thallow in his session. At 50 BB. I need to let it go. I'm not even sure if it should be a race at 100 BB. Let's do check it out. 9983, slight doubts. Yeah, should be folded, 100 BB. It's an awesome emote, LB. Love that one. Superstitious guy can't be coincidence. I hope it keeps working out. Oh, the emotes are killing me. I'll take that one, as far as turns go. And bam, there it is! Thanks for saying that, fellow. As I keep saying, I appreciate all the strategic advice and input in the chat. And knowing it's coming from somebody who just took down a 38k pot is... hang on, this song is killing me. It's even that much sweeter. Hang on. So sorry about that. That was nuts. You know what? It would have been a different story had I been full stacked. Would have been quite a different story, but short stacked, yeah. I was really short at that point. I had 30 big blinds behind. I'm overfolding in various spots, I'm convinced. Can't really do anything here. Nah, not with the dude behind me left tag. Took it down on table 1. With the C-bet there. This song isn't much better, is it? Oh well. The more I weed them out, the fewer of those we'll come across. At some point, none. Yeah, that's a good point, and something I still have trouble with sometimes. To see the whole of this range and not just think about what are the nuts he could be holding. Yeah, Garen Luck, I have the same problem. Like this at this point, this hand none with standing. But I'm still working on that mindset in these spots. We get most of a hand here, depending on the action coming to us. I was a bit surprised too, Garen's, to see the hand that he indeed showed up with there. Yeah, I think so. A bit too wide as well, especially against a short stack. But people don't often don't take that into account. I sometimes forget, but just because, only because I don't take a look at their chip stack sometimes. Just assume they're full. Specifically pre, not so much post. So I mean, the session is not great. It's not horrible either. Let's check up on it. Pretty much unchanged. Down. I think 2.5 buy-ins is exactly it. Yep. And maybe a tad under. But around that that mark. So yeah, I guess another 15 minutes of stream, and then I'll go on like a 90-minute break, something like that. Yeah, fair enough. But being in that spot in the first place, you know, you can definitely take credit for that because, you know, I assume you needed to work your way up to these games. Closing the action here, I call this all day, even if they're unsuited. Up here I have a much more interesting hand. Ah, tell a lie. What does get slightly interesting down here? Potentially expensive, but I mean it's a small pot. It's not stacks are not gonna go in, but still not a. Joseph. I'm gonna try it. He bets. I'm gonna let it go. So often I get shown kings here, aces, so even a queen is possible. He calls. That is not a great thing. I could definitely keep pushing, but I only have the king high flush blocker. Never winning this showdown. I think I'll give it a go. I don't think I've gone too crazy with the bluffing today. Yep, fair enough. We have though. Straight, and I guess the most important part was the queen high flush. Okay. Just gonna note though, for the last 50 minutes might come in handy. Yeah, I was impressed by that. I noticed that when I watched him, like how much he's calling there. That was certainly surprising. Huh. Interesting fellow. So a bit of an interesting spot here as well, where I have... Well, I guess now I also picked up the flush draw, so it's kind of straightforward. Was the best of times, was the worst of times, huh? Okay, let's check it out. Ooh, nice. Here... I think checking is fine with only the 5 high flush draw. I can't really put any pressure on them in later streets with this stack. Yep, that's fair. Ooh, got a large pot down here. Closing the action, sure. Pair of queens. You can make some nutted hands. Okay. Really? Interesting. Wow. Yeah. That is, this certainly makes a difference if you have a well-paying job and don't have the pressure of doing that for your main income. Gives you an edge when it comes to the mental side of things. Definite edge. If you never have your rent money on the table, which as a pro you shouldn't. I mean, that's also a thing. But still, yeah, interesting. Don't hear that story too often. I think I will actually, with the 7 in my hand. Without the 7 I would have checked here with no clubs. The 7 is what made the difference for me. Check 9, certainly not impossible. Nice. Yeah, they do. Live, I'm sure that's even more pronounced. And I think it's going to remain like that with PLO for a long time, unlike No Limit, where the skill ceiling, or the average skill just went higher and higher. But PLO is just so hard to wrap your head around, and then you need to spend way more time away from a table, or just learn the game in whatever way suits you, than in No Limit Hold'em. Many more concepts to really grasp, I think. Right, Garen's Luck, there only the notes only work for this one table. So if the same person sits at another table, the notes are gonna not show up. And if that person leaves the table and comes back to the same table, then within 4 hours your notes will still be there. I took that one down, cool. But if the table breaks and the same person sits at another table, you won't have any notes, and if he returns after 4 hours, I think it's 4, then you also won't have any. Which is why I'm starting to use a lot of abbreviations. Probably gonna add to those with time. I'm definitely not looking for 3-bet, okay, that's cool. Let's do this deep, okay. Go for the check raise maybe? It is a single raise pot. And on this board I don't mind playing it for either a small one or for a check raised one. I'm not blocking anything off the straight. That puts even more straights on there. X. Maybe thin value, maybe like a king 9, maybe 7-9 can call. Jacks, queens, maybe. Nah, jacks, queens, probably not. I don't think that is worth it, to be honest. Unfortunate, but not decent splash. Also, by keeping the pot small there on table 2, even though I had top set, I didn't offer an inviting opportunity for anyone to bluff on later streets and just like runners like these with blockers, with like 8s or 5s or whatever. So of course I would have liked to win a big pot with top set, but I don't mind how this went. Nice, suck it heads up. I think I'm not gonna fold this for a change. Do I have top? Not top, but I have 2 pair. Oof, really? The worst of all worlds. Not a 10 beat me. Yep, fair enough. I mean, yeah, given the speed he checked, I might have bet some rivers. Definitely not that one. Right, so another 5 minutes. Then I go on that break. Ooh, top pair is not gonna do much for us here, 4 ways. I don't think it's a raise. Specifically at 5 BB, 50 BB. Check it out. Nope, it is not. Right, deck size, I can pawn it right away. Took it down on table 2 with top pair there. Okay. Put it in. Oops. Let's put it in. Don't get there, don't get there. Does not get there. Nice. Right? Yeah? I'm sure a live PLO is a feast. If you can stand the variance and if you tighten up, because from what I've seen from live games, you definitely need to be able to do both, right? And I mean, I played a little bit of a limit in my limit hold'em days in a Vegas vacation. I would love to be in here, but it's not the right hand. And that was like the first time ever playing live for me, and I could tell immediately who didn't have a clue. I'm sure at PLO it becomes even more apparent even quicker. Rather optimistic. He does take it though. So we do block King 10, which is very helpful. Don't block Ace King, something like that. King 7, probably not that often. Nice. Can't always punt. Even if he calls, I'm not gonna squeeze. Like with a 9-10, maybe even sometimes. Look this one up. Okay. Giving us a pair and a double gutter actually. Call happy. He was the call happy dude. Okay. I'm gonna take that. Gonna let my note guide me here a little bit, otherwise I would have bet and bet the river. You're not gonna fold. The 10 in my hand, I gonna check and call, I think, push all the time. I was expecting to have ace king at all. Oh. Easy game. I think this is good enough. Check this one out in a moment. And I'm also gonna let the side know that it's time to call it go on break. Not call it a day, but go on break. And I'll find somebody fun to host, preferably a PLO player, but if not, I'll find somebody who is fun. And I could get the money in, but I don't really have a pair. I have the open ender. And not the nut flush draw. Checking is cool. It's a wonderful thing. So, again, against this dude, I'm gonna do a lot of checking here. Okay, if he checks twice, it's a different story. Checked after some deliberation. Let's go for it. I think more often than not, I'm gonna check here. So, I'm still not ahead of King Jack, King 10, unfortunately. I have a feeling he's gonna call when I bet, and I also have a feeling I'm gonna lose. I just gonna take it to the chin. Ooh, that's one hand I'm not losing against. He called here, and I'm gonna let it go. Ends up making a flush. Okay. This is a little bit happier hand, blocking top set in a raised pot. The 10. I thought for a moment it was a 3-bet pot, which was why I checked. It's safe by the river here. Hopefully he has ace-9 or 8-9. Yeah. Never not going all in. 9s, that makes sense. Much more sense than him having aces there. It's a little bit unfortunate, but meh. Good for him. Always glad to... Always happy if you have quads and you get paid off. Hello, Middleset Rainbow Board. How are you? So we get quadded. Worst things happen. Actually, worse things did happen. We had once a session where we got quadded 3 times, I believe, in like 45 minutes, something like that. It's quite insane. Against the big blind, who can show up with pretty much anything here. If he does check again, I'm gonna pot it. Okay. Fair enough. So, last hand before the break, and it's not going to be playable. So the quads, of course, cost us another buy in there. And with that, we are down. Not that much still, like 2.5 or something. 40, 50, 70. Yeah, like between 2.5 and 3, like close to 3, I think. Oh, United Equity, definitely see that flop, man. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know which hand you're talking about. Sorry, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna type it in a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna be back in 90 minutes. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna host somebody fun and I'll be back soon. See you soon. And Thalos, thank you again for the tier 2 sub. That is definitely my highlight of the day. Yeah, that's quite awesome. See you soon.